Taehyung baby, I let out a small hug as I folded the last piece of cloth and placed it inside my suitcase. Taehyung, do we really have to do all this? I asked, looking at Jungkook with a pout. He had woken me up early in the morning, instant that I packed my bag because I was moving to another room. Of course, I had protested. There was no real reason for me to switch room, or at least that's what I thought. Then he brought up Mr. Lee. Jungkook had told me how unsafe it was for me to stay in the same room after that man had already found out where I was. He mentioned how Mr. Lee was a terrible person, which honestly was pretty obvious. Even thought I was still nervous about moving. I know that Jungkook meant well, so after signing in defeat, I started packing. And when I did, I saw the biggest smile on his face. Jungkook, yes, baby, I don't want him knowing where you are. Okay, I won't be able to be with you all day, every day. So I need to make sure you are safe. Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate you. Jungkook stepped closer and wrapped his arms around me, pulling me into a warm hug. I melted into his embrace, resting my head against his chest and breathing in his scent. Taehyung, I still hate that my new room is so far from yours. I remember pointing up at him. Jungkook, baby, it's only three rooms away, he said, shaking his head. And it's not like I won't be with you. I have no meeting and no filming today, so you have to me all to yourself. He leaned down and pecked my lips, making me smile. I hugged him tighter after to let go. I was terrified to losing him again. We had talked about being honest with each other, but where were we even supposed to start? Who was supposed to start? He admitted his mistake and I admitted mine, but even now I still didn't understand. I wanted to ask, but I was scared. Jungkook, stop overthinking my love, he said softly, patting my hair. Everything is going to be okay. I blinked up at him in surprise. Taehyung, how did you know what I was thinking about? Instead of answering, he pinched my cheek gently, making me whine. Jungkook, because I know you, Tae, and because I am having the same thoughts. His voice grew softer. We keep saying we all talk about everything, but when are we waiting for 5 years to hear the truth? But even now, I don't think I'm ready. Are you? He looked uncertain, and I could see the hesitation in his eyes. I took a deep breath, gathering my thought before answering. To be completely honest, I'm not ready at all. I bite my lips, my eyes stating I thought I was, but ever since I've been with you again, I don't want to think about the past. I just wanted to move forward and be happy with you. I didn't even realize I had started crying until he reached up and gently wiped away my tears. Jungkook, I'm so happy to hear that, he said softly. His thumb caressed my cheek. Let's not rush it since we are away from home. Let's use this time to just be happy together. Then, when we get back, we all sit down and have the conversation. How does that sound? His warm touch made my heart ache in the best way. I like that very much. A soft smile spread across his lips before he leaned in and pressed her sweet against mine. I instantly melted into the welcome. The warmth of his lips, but sweet and innocent, quickly turned into and Jungkook had around my pulling me closer. I opened my arms around his neck, and in a sudden burst of courage, I jumped onto his arms. Jungkook crushed me effortlessly, his hand moving to support my as I wrapped my legs around his waist. Our breath mixed together, and I could feel the heat from his body. He pulled back slightly, resting his forehead against mine. The hung baby, I let out a tired sigh, stretching my body as I walked towards the bathroom. My leg felt wobbly and well, let's just say my lower half was definitely not in the best shape after what Jungkook and I had done. He really is a beast, I mumbled to myself with a small pause. Jungkook had left a little while ago to grab us some food because I was starving and there was no way I had the energy to cook. After taking a warm shower, I wrapped myself in a soft robe, letting the steam smooth my chest muscle. Just as I stepped out of the bathroom, I heard the doorbell ring. Wow, that was fast. I remember assuming it was Jungkook. It was not Jungkook. My smile dropped immediately. Thay, what are you doing here again? I crossed my arms over my chest, feeling my heartbeat quicken. Mr. Lee stood in front of me, his sleepy eyes seamlessly scanning me from head to toe. I suddenly realized how exposed I was in just my robe, feeling uncomfortable. I quickly tightened the stretching around my waist, hoping it would make me feel less valuable. Mr. Lee, well, aren't you sent? See, his voice was laced with something dark and unsettling, and when he licked his lips, I felt my stomach curl in disgust. What the heck do you think you are under, Mr. Lee? I yelled, falling behind him. This was my room. He had no right to just break in like this. I reached out to push him back towards the room, but before I could even react, he suddenly grabbed my waist hard. I gasped at the sharp pain, tried to yank my hand away, but his grip was like iron. Mr. Lee, don't act so innocent after teasing me like that, walking around in nothing but a robe showing off your legs, and God, I could have you right now. His voice was dripping with pure filth, and I felt my stomach twist in fear and anger. Lee, Tehang, let's go off me right now. I glared at him, but my mind was raging. My phone, I need my phone. I forced myself to think I had to get out of this situation, taking a deep breath. I swallowed my disgust and relaxed my expression. They, you seems really tense, Mr. Lee. Why don't you join me? I said, making my voice sound as I could. I felt sick just saying it, but it was the only way to distract him. His greedy eyes immediately trailed down my body and he smirked at Mr. Lee. I knew you were at tease. As soon as he took a step towards me, I made my move with all the strength I had. I kicked him straight in the couch. Mr. Lee, ah, he let out a scream and doubled over the pain. I didn't waste a second. I sprinted towards the bathroom, slamming the door shut behind me and locking it. Bang! The first hit against the door made my entire body jelly. Mr. Lee, you little brat, open this door now. I backed away, my breathing intact. The door was not going to hold for me long. My hands trembled. I found my phone quickly. After one ring, he picked up Jungkook, baby, what we are. Hey, Jungkook, help me. I screamed just as the door burst open and my body collapsed onto the cold, hard floor. Jungkook, baby, Jungkook, thank you, I said to the cashier after paying for our food. He was craving something spicy, so I went to the restaurant near our hotel to get him something. As I stepped inside the hotel, the strange chill ran down my spine, goosebumps rise on my skin, and I instantly touched my neck. A weird feeling still in my gut, making me uneasy. I shook my head, tried to ignore it, and walked towards the elevator. Even as I waited, the uneasiness refused to leave. My finger tightened around the plastic bag carrying our food. Something doesn't feel right. I pull out my phone, decide to call Tae just to check on him. I know everything is probably fine, but hearing his voice feels easy in my mind. Just as I am about to dial, my screen light up with his name, a small smile from on my lips. Jungkook, they must be thinking about me too. I whisper. I answered the call, ready to tease him about missing me so much, but before I can speak, Taehyung, Jungkook help me. His scream shrieks the phone before the light goes dead. The line goes dead. My heart stops. My breath catches in my throat. Jungkook, no, 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 no. I mumble in panic. Drop the food onto the floor. I stepping towards the stair. I take the step two. At the time, my heart pounding so loud it drowns out all other sound. Figure grip my chest like a voice. My hands shake, but I keep running. Jungkook, hold on. Hey, I am coming, I yell, pushing my leg to move faster. I reach our floor and slam the door to his room, open the side in front of me, making my blood boil. Taehyung is on floor, his robe barely covers him, his waist pinned down, and above him Mr. Lee. Jungkook, get away from here! I roar before I can think. My body move. I grab Mr. Lee by his hair and yank him off. I fist clench, my vision blurred with rage. Jungkook, how dare you to touch him? I yell before slamming my feet into his face. The man stumbled back, but I don't stop. I pin him to the floor and ran punching down on him. He tried to block them, but I didn't let up. My kennel straight, but I don't care. My fear is stronger than any pain. Jungkook, you will regret this. I grow, grabbing his collar and forcing him to his feet. With all my strength, I kennel him in the stomach. He fell to the ground, groan in pain. I grabbed his hair, yanking his head back. Jungkook applauded. I demanded. Mr. Lee groaned, his voice shaking. Mr. Lee, I'm sorry. Please let me go. His voice is weak, filled with pain, but I don't care. I tightened my grip on his before landing one final punch, knocking him out cold. A soft snip pulled my attention back to Tae. Jungkook, Tae, I whisper. I turned to him for the first time since entering the room, his head in, lowering his shoulders, trembling, tears stained his cheeks. My heart shuddered at the sight. Jungkook, are you hurt? I asked gently, tutter his chin up. Letting his chin up, Taehyung said his head, but his eyes remained filled with tears. My own vision blurred as guilt crossed over me. Jungkook, I should. mm, They never left you alone. I'm sorry, Taehyung. Before I can say more, he threw himself into my arms. I hold him tightly, rubbing his back as he sobbed into my shoulders. Taehyung, it's not your fault. I should have been more careful. He hiccuped. Jungkook, no, Tae. This is not your fault. The only one to blame is that terrible man. I glared at Mr. Lee, unconscious body on the floor, my jaw tightening. But right now, Tae is my priority. Jungkook, let's go. I handle him. You are coming with me. Without hesitation, I left there onto my arms. He clung to me tightly, burning his face in my chest as I carried him to my room. His finger clutched my shirt, refusing to let go. I gently lay him on my bed, pulling the blanket over him. Jungkook, you stay here, okay? I'll be back before I can move. They grabbed my waist. Then, please, don't leave. A single tear escaped his eyes. I immediately leaned down and kissed it away. Jungkook, I'm not going anywhere. I am right here. I climbed into bed and held him close, letting him rest his head on my chest as he breathed. Secondly, I text my man to deal with Mr. Lee and inform my lawyer to handle the legal matter. They will have to give an statement, but that can wait. Right now, he need me. Jungkook, baby, did he? Taehang shook his head quickly, cutting me off. Taehang, no, he didn't. You came in time. A breath of relief escaped me. I squeezed him tighter, placing a soft kiss on his hair. Jungkook, what can I do for you, my love? Taehang hesitates before whispering, I want to take a shower. I don't want his fluttery hand to be on me. His voice is small, filled with sadness. My heart clenched. Jungkook, can I join you? He doesn't answer right away, but after a moment he nods. Jungkook, okay, let me get the bath ready, alright? He nodded again. I get out the bed and walk to the bathroom, fill the tub with the warm water and adding relaxing bath bombs. The soft scent filled the air when I returned. Tej standing in front of mirror, staring at his reflection. His finger touched his arms as if he seen something dirty there. I walked up behind him, gently turning him face to gently turning him to face me. Jungkook, Tae, are you beautiful? So beautiful. Do you know that? Taehang hesitated, eyes with fresh tears. Taehang, you don't think I am dirty? His voice is barely above a whisper. My heart edge. I cup his face and kiss his forehead, then his cheeks, then his lips. Jungkook, you are not dirty, I say between each kiss. They let out a sick breath and fall into my arms. I hug him tightly. Jungkook, I promise he will pay for this. Taeyang sniffed, but not. Jungkook, come, love, let's take a bath together. He nodded against his grip on me tightened. I hold him closer, slightly waving to never let anything hurt him again. Jungkook, baby. After a hour-long bath, I hold him in my arm, gently rocking him while massaging in scalp. His breathing slow, his body relaxing. His mind, he exhausted, and soon he drifted into a peaceful sleep. I stayed still for a moment, just watching him. His face looks so soft, and his eyelashes are still damp from all the tears. I press a light kiss on his forehead before carefully slipping out of bed. I grab my phone and step outside the bedroom and dial my lawyer. The moment he pick up, I don't waste time. Jungkook, talk to me, lawyer. Mr. Jian, the case looks strong. The CCTV cameras outside the room capture Mr. Lee forcing himself inside, and since the door was not fully closed, there are clear footage of him trying to harm Mr. Kim. The court might consider granting him bail for now, but with proper hearing, we can get him for the last 5 years. I grip on the phone tight and my turn as I file me. Sorry. Jungkook, I want him to rot in jail. Do you understand me? Lord, yes sir, we will do everything we can to get him the maximum sentence. But since there was no actual Jungkook, so are you supposed to wait until it happen again? Does that make sense to you? I snapped, my voice shaking with anger. I know the law, but it made no sense. They was attacked. He was terrified, and Now they are saying because the worst didn't happen, this man might walk free. Are we seriously supposed to wait for him to destroy someone's life completely before punishing him? Shouldn't we stop it before it gets that far? Jungkook, we should be preventing crimes, not reacting after they happen. He tried to assault her. That should be more than enough. Mr. Jungkook, I understood your anger. Jungkook, if you understood, then do something about it. I begged before hanging up. My whole body is trembling with frustration. I ran a hand through my hair before letting out a loud breath. My chest felt too tight. My emotions boil over. I can't let this go. I won't let this go. In a burst of frustration, I threw my phone across the room. It crashed against the wall with a loud thud. Jungkook, are you okay? His soft voice made me frozen. I turned around to see him standing by the bedroom door wearing my oversized hoodies and that cover his knee. His eyes are still puffy from crying earlier and his expression is filled with worry. My heart clenched. I don't want him to see me like this. I quickly walk over to him and gently take his brush, pulling him into my arms. My face in his hair, inhaling his familiar confronting scent. His presence alone smoothed me, but the anger still lingered deep inside. Jungkook, no thank. I'm okay. My voice wavers as I hold him tighter. I have so many what if running through my head right now. What if my phone had dead and I never got your call? What if the elevator broken down like it did that over time? What if my phone was on silent? Just so many what if. I should have never let this happen. My voice cracked and I squeezed my eyes shut. Jungkook, please don't do that. He sniffed. You saved me. You saved me. If you haven't come when you did, I don't know if I could have survived it if he nothing happened. I won't let anything happen ever again. You are safe now, Tete. Tear filled his eyes again, but he nodded slowly. I cuffed his face and leaned down, pressing a soft butt on his lips. I tried pour all my emotion into it, my love, my promise, my relief that he is here in my arms and not broken beyond. Jungkook, I love you so much. I rest my forehead against his, breathing him in. We are having first things in the morning. I am taking us home. Tehang, I swallowed in surprise. Tehang, but what about the competition? Jungkook, I don't care about it. Forget that. So I feel him flinch at my outburst and immediately guilt was over me. My expression softened as I covered his cheeks again. Jungkook, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to yell. I kissed his hand, my thumb gently his skin. I only care about you. You, nothing else matter. He stares at me for a moment before slowly nodding. Tehang, let's go home. His voice is quiet but firm. I smile softly, pulling him into my embarrassed once again. Jungkook, yes, love, let's go home.